Hey gang, welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan, and I'm going to show you a couple of things I got in the mail just the other day. This one I got yesterday. This is Coach Green. I've heard some pretty good things about this, and I don't own any Coach products, and I wanted to give it a try. I've already sprayed it on. I was going to do a quick little video yesterday, but our internet was out, so I went ahead and sprayed some of it on. And, well, this is just kind of a first impressions. I have to say, I really, really like this stuff. And I, I think the reason is because it reminds me, and don't laugh when I say this, it reminds me of Irish Spring soap. It truly does. And I like that stuff. I love Irish Spring, but I stopped using it several years ago when I discovered that it was classified as a synthetic detergent and I learned what parabens were. But because of that, I've looked it up and I discovered that the body wash finally no longer uses parabens or detergents or things like that. So I'm going to have to pick some up because of this. But so far, I sprayed it on yesterday evening and I got a good 5 to 7 hours out of it. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I sure do like it. It brings back pleasant memories. And besides, green is one of my favorite colors. I used to have a 5-string Carvin B5 bass guitar that was a swamp ash body and had gold hardware. And it was green like that on the bottom here, and then it faded out into a very dark green with a maple neck. And I've had to sell that a few years back because times got hard, but I get to see it almost every Sunday at church because the guy I sold it to plays it at church, and that's what I got her for. It was for that specific thing. But so far, this is great. We'll have a more in-depth review about this. I had no intention of really buying it because I didn't know anything about Coach fragrances, but I think I like it. And I picked this up off of Woot. Did you guys know Woot sells fragrances? They do. But I gotta caution you, sometimes they don't offer as good a deal as you think, unless of course you are a Prime member and you don't have to pay shipping. Some of these websites that offer good deals will pound you on the shipping. 7 or 8, $9. Sorry, drinking some coffee. Rocking my Casio Duro today. See, that's the whole green and gold thing right there. I like green. And I like this watch too. But we are going to do a first impressions of this. I ran across this. Now, I don't see too much out on the internet about it. And I don't know, you can't see it from here, but I've got like 8 or 9 Calvin Kleins. 4 from the Eternity series and things just, they're kind of a mishmash. That is a very cool bottle. I'm going to be clashing here with 2 different types of fragrances on, but that's okay. I've got to go to my recovery group tonight, so I'll be taking a shower this afternoon, scrubbing all this stuff up. And I think tonight, because it is windy and it's about 50 degrees outside, give me a chance to rock this evening. So let's check this out and see what we got here. Let's make sure we know which way the hole's facing so we don't spray it. I don't use tester strips anymore. I've discovered that there's so much difference in a tester strip and the skin. I just go straight on. All right, let's let that sit for just a second before I go in for a snort. It's an interesting bottle, but I'm afraid that one's going to get broke, so. Oh, yeah. That's another good one, too. This one smells like it would be a good year-round fragrance and have enough weight to function in all but the coldest days. This is wonderful. This would be great on a 70 or 80 degree day, you know. Another great fragrance from Calvin Klein. I really like this. Smells wonderful. That's going to get used quite a bit. Like I said, this is just a mail call and first impressions, but hopefully either today or tomorrow morning, because I got to do a shave video today. It's time for the midweek shave. But hopefully in the morning, I'm going to do a breakdown of my top 5 fall fragrances from my collection. I have more than that in my collection, but here in North Texas, it's, to me, in my opinion, it's kind of a waste of money to spend a whole bunch on wintertime fragrances, because it just doesn't get that cold down here. And when it does, it doesn't stay cold for long, unless it's 2020 when Texas tried to kill us. It stayed cold for a very long time down here then. But let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, because I got some bangers for the wintertime for when it does get that cold. Anyway, thank you guys for subscribing. We're getting close to 1,650 subs. Still have not heard from YouTube about my monetization, and I'm way above the criteria to get it. So I'm going to send them a letter of encouragement today through the email and try to get them to get that done. Thank you guys for subscribing. Don't just take care of yourself. Take care of somebody else, because that's where the reward is. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.